Hello, hello. Today's workout, we are actually focusing on the legs. I feel like it's been a while since I've done an actual leg workout. So all you're gonna need for equipment is one heavy dumbbell. That is it. So we're gonna start with our warm up and then I'll kind of get into the workout with you guys. We're gonna start with 30 jumping jacks, 10 squats, 20 jacks, 10 squats, 10 jacks, 10 squats. All right? Get that body nice and warm. And here we go. Now remember, if you need a modification, you can always be here. There's 10. Nine and 20. We've got 10, 9, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we squat to the weights in the heels. Feet are just slightly turned outward, shoulders back. Here we go. Now, if we're not quite warm yet, we don't have to get super low yet. We're just kind of easing the legs into it. And there's our 10. Okay, so now we have 20 jumping jacks. Here we go. And 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to our 10 squats. This time we're going to try to go just a little bit lower. And the weights in the heels, sink it down. Nine, 10. All right, last set of jacks. Here we go. Eight, 9, 10. Last 10 squats, then we get into it. There's 7, we got 3 more. 2, and 1. Okay, so we've got 4 moves today. We're gonna do each move for 30 seconds. Then we'll take a quick 10-second break. After that, we'll take a little rest and we'll go through it again a total of 4 times. All right, so the first move you're gonna see is wood chopper. So you're gonna, like I said, grab a nice heavy dumbbell. I'm just gonna kind of turn to the side so you can really see the movement. You're holding the weight with both hands and you're sinking down and then lifting it up. Down and up. So you're really focusing on those inner outer thighs, squeezing the glutes, and you're also using your core to help keep you stable. Sorry, I just got distracted. There's a massive squirrel on my bird feeder outside. It's hilarious. It's like, just climbs all over it and it's so cute. From there, we're going clean and press. So you're going to do one side the first round, then the other side the second round, third, fourth. So with that, we're doing a full squat. We're coming down, sinking, coming up, pressing overhead, throwing a little bit of shoulder into the mix. Then we're gonna go into up, up, down, down. So you might wanna double roll your mat for this one. We're gonna hold on to the dumbbell and we're just coming down, down, up, up. And then we would switch sides. And last but not least, camel, which I'll show you guys when we get there, but most of you who've done that move before, you know just how awful it is and how much it's working those quads as well as actually the lower abs as well. Okay. Grab your dumbbell. Like I said, you want to go a little bit heavier today. 30 seconds. I like to spread the legs just over hip with the toes slightly pointed out. Here we go. So we're grabbing that weight, sinking down. Now, be sure that we're still doing a proper squat because a lot of people start to do this. See, my legs aren't moving. That's not what we're looking for. We want the quads or the knees to bend. So we're coming into that squat, okay? 10 seconds. Really squeezing those glutes at the top. We're using all momentum here to keep moving. Boom. Okay. Coming up, we've got the clean and press. So weights coming down on the floor. And we're going to sink down, grab the weight, up, overhead press. You want this to be heavy enough that it's gonna burn out the shoulder whilst burning out the legs. So again, we wanna make sure we're bending the knees, coming all the way down. We're not doing this, okay? We're focusing on a squat today. And down we go. All right, and if it felt a little too easy for you, grab a heavier weight. So now we're going into our up, up, down, down. If you struggle with balance, you don't have to hold the weight. It's just some extra resistance. So we're down, down, and then we're not gonna stand all the way up. We're staying low, up, up. This is a tough move. 5 seconds. Okay. The good news is we don't have to get up. We're staying up for our camel. So like I said, if you need to double roll your mat, shoulders are back, belly button's in nice and tight. We're just leaning back until we feel that pull in the quads, and then we pull ourselves back up. So see how I'm nice and straight and up. I'm not just here. I'm keeping it nice and straight. Oh man. Uh-oh. This is round 1 and my quads are already dying. 5. Oh, I guess I saw that wrong. Okay, so now we're gonna take a 40-second break. Because we're going so heavy with the quads, we need to make sure we take some time in between to let that blood flow. If you don't want to just wait for the timer to start, you can by all means go into some jumping jacks, to high knees, whatever you want. I'm just getting over being a little bit sick, so this is plenty for me today. So we'll be starting in 20 seconds. We're going back to the wood chopper. So again, if that felt a little bit too light, grab a heavier weight. You could also use a kettlebell for this as well. Okay, we're starting in 10. We're gonna have some sore quads tomorrow, ladies. Really focusing on your breathing. I come down and then exhale up. So you're just kind of like a swing set. You're just hinging and you're using your momentum to keep you going. We're getting that heart rate up here, squeezing those glutes at the top. Okay, we're gonna go back to clean and press, but this time we're gonna do the left arm. Here we go. Sink it down, up, press. Might as well work the shoulders while we're working the quads, right? Okay, we're past the halfway point for this. Got about 10 seconds. Remember to keep those shoulders back, and we're just bending the knees back up. Okay. Now our up, up, down, down. And switch legs. I'm feeling it. 5. Whew. Oh, my quad. Oh, my quads. Camel. Here we go. So really keep that belly button in. It's a lot of lower abs helping to pull us back up. this one burns the most out of all of them. It looks simple, but as you know, it is not. Ooh. It's that pain that like makes you giggle. Ah, okay. So I think I can go a little bit heavier. I'm gonna switch this out. Don't worry, we're resting still. Still got a nice 30 seconds if you need to. If you feel like the quads are getting really tight, you can give them a little stretch. The good news is we're halfway there. We're going into round 3. It's a nice quick one today. Here we go. We've got 8 seconds. Just want to see what time we're at. Okay. And here we go. Squeeze those glutes. Getting the booty while we get the quads with this one. Get that heart rate up. 10 seconds. All right, set it down. So we're back to the first arm. Here we go. Oh, I'm glad I went a little bit heavier. This feels challenging, but good. Halfway with this move. Whew. 5. Okay, the dreaded up, up, down, down. These second 2 moves to me are by far the most challenging. Okay. Now if your legs are really dying, just stand it up, okay? If you're like, I can't, then just stand it up. Modify it in any way that you need to so that you can finish this workout. Ah, that was my knee cracking. Those quads are on fire. If you do ever want some extra burn too, you can always hold the weight while you do the camel, but I'm feeling it plenty without the weight. Oh my. This is definitely a move that makes you want to curse. Okay, now we rest, and then we're going into our very last round. I'm sweating. All right, we're gonna be starting in 18 seconds. Last time, so I want you guys to go hard with this. You've got 10 seconds. Nice and quick with these swings, really focusing on your breath and squeezing those glutes. Here we go. Really exhale that air. Squeeze the glutes at the top. We're halfway there. Three, 2, clean and press. Last time on this side. Here we go. And press. Halfway there. Less than 10 seconds to go. Okay, up, up, down, down for the last time, thank goodness. Here we go. See how low you can stay for this last round. Remember, this isn't about speed, it's about control. We're working the entire body with this move, man. There's so much core happening. Obviously, your quads are on fire. 5. All right, our last move. Here we go. Oh my. The nice thing about working quads is that it's going to keep your body revved up like all day. It burns the most amount of calories. It's going to keep your metabolism firing. It's one of the biggest muscle groups in the body, right? So it makes big overall change in your body when you work the quads. We did it! All right, let's do some stretching. We need to stretch those quads out. So obviously you guys know how much I love cat-cow. I think it's a stretch that we should be doing every day. So, as usual, we're doing some cat-cow now. All right, so I want you to bring your right leg in front, and we're just going to stretch out the hip flexor to start. So we're getting a nice stretch on this side here. Really deep breathing into that hip, especially on the exhale. Now, this can be challenging for some, so you can always stand up and do a quad stretch, but if you're able to, we're going to lift this up, grab the leg, and come in and get a nice deep quad stretch. It's a little bit longer, a few more breaths, and release. Now, if that was bugging your knees, you felt like you needed more padding, you can always double up your mat. And now we're going to bring the other leg in front. So we're opening up the other hip flexor. Our hip flexors get so tight from sitting all day, so it's really important to stretch them out. And I've said this before, if you're feeling like low back pain or knee pain, it's often an indicator that our quads and our hip flexors are just way too tight, and it's causing a pulling, and that's what's causing the low back pain or the knee pain, because it's got that pull on the quad. So same thing, we're gonna lift the leg up. Woo! This one's a little bit tighter. Again, really focusing on your breath. A little bit longer. And release. And then we did do some shoulders too, so let's give them a quick little stretch. So we'll just take the right arm, we're gonna slide it underneath. This is a nice stretch of the shoulder and the upper back. And our upper back always needs stretching too, from also sitting and being on our computers and our phones and always like looking down. So it's nice to get a good stretch. And to the other side. And let's just come down into child's pose for a second. Get a nice opening in our chest. I could just stay here all day. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're feeling the fire in your quads. And as usual, don't forget to make today badass.